What's going on, y'all? This is Weezy, and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video, I got a few questions I want to ask y'all real quick. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. These questions gonna be based off things that I have never seen, things that I've never heard, things that I've never witnessed. And before we get into these questions, I need you to do one thing and one thing only. Find you a piece of wood and do this with me. Knock on wood. You did that? Okay, good, cool. These are the type of stuff that I never want to happen to me, and I also don't want to hear that with y'all. First thing I wonder is, have you ever been in a situation where you're in the middle of traffic while the gas light on? I've never been through that. But the thing is, it sounds so crazy. Cause like imagine if you in LA, Florida, or probably another big city, like New York, something like that, and you're in the middle of traffic, like dead center of traffic, and your gas light on. You know what's make it worse? Imagine if the car actually runs out of gas. There's nothing you can do. As you got a bunch of horns beeping at you left and right, people cussing you out, people probably be racist to you. You know how people get. And then just wondering, it's just this one situation. Well, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy at all, because that has to be terrible. Second thing that I'm worried about, I've always sit back and wondered that, like, what if you get in a car accident with a police officer, right? Because you get in a car accident with another civilian. Obviously, like insurance, car probably get totaled, or police might get involved, ambulance might get involved if things escalate, whatever. If you get in a car accident with 12 and it's your fault, what would happen? Would you go to jail for a certain time? Would you get a ticket that costs a whole bunch of money? Would they do the same thing that you do for average civilian? I don't know. There's always one thing that I always sit back and wonder. If it was up to me, I'd rather just get hit with that ticket. Cause depending on where you at, like 15 over, that's like almost $300. Now if you get a ticket for like getting in a car accident or whatever, that's easily for the minimum 800 maybe, or rack maybe. There's another thing I just thought about too. What if it was the other way around? Like what if 12 caused the car accident? What would they do? What would happen to them? Would they get suspended? Would they get fired? Would they have to give you, would the insurance would they have to fill up insurance or something? I don't know. That's another thing that you worry about. That's a good question. And the last question that I'm worried about. You know that feeling that you get when you driving right beside an 18-wheeler and you feel like they're just closing in on you? What if that actually happened? What if that, like, you driving an 18-wheeler, you trying to speed up, and all of a sudden 18-wheeler try to switch lanes and then leans over to your car a little bit? What would you do in that situation? That has to be like a top 10 worst fear of anybody can get. Because the 18-wheeler is really big. For those of y'all that don't know, it is really big. So I really try to figure out, and if you just have a car that's so small that even if they switch lanes, you could just ride right under it. That'd be one crazy car. But instead, those cars for like midgets or whatever, so I can understand that. So yeah, man, I just wanted to ask a few questions real quick. For those of y'all that have the actual answers to it, you can leave it down in the comments below. Or if you want to ask a question like I did, or a few questions that I have that also could be good questions for me to just sit back and think, make sure you drop in the comments below too, man. I'm gonna be reading the comments. I'll read them in the comments that's out there. So, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you can be the first person to watch my next video. And while you're at it, share this video with one or two, maybe a few. And with that being said, I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one.